what a day yesterday. Woo! Yesterday was woohoo! It was a doozy. It's especially for MULN. I've been calling for this now for probably the last maybe like weekish. In the past couple of my videos, if you haven't checked them out, please do. If you're new here, please think about subscribing. Also, like this video, please, if you get value out of it. If you don't, you can go ahead and do the opposite. But please let me know in the comment section if you did make some money yesterday, which hopefully we all did. Yesterday was a rockin' roller coaster, but we'll talk about a whole bunch of things. It is 7:39 a.m. right now. I was going to make a video in the evening of yesterday, but I kind of really wanted to see things play out a little bit, and then I kind of fell asleep, and was up early yesterday, also was up early today, right around 5:30 a.m., but didn't really feel like turning on my cam until now. But things are actually, where's some wood? Knock on wood. We have a lot of really good vibes, and it appears that there's a lot of momentum coming back into MULN, which of course is good, because we all want to make money at the end of the day. But the question is, can this momentum carry on, and can MULN drop some news to propel us higher? So, to go over things really quickly, or rather, let me just first say, I had a fantastic day yesterday. I ended up taking a day trade on MULN. I was buying shares basically all throughout the beginning portion of the day, in and out, ended up making just under about $1,000 day trading MULN yesterday. I'm still holding some MULN shares actually in the low threes, and I believe right below $3 range. So I still have some MULN shares that I'm currently still holding, which I'm actually feeling definitely really good. But if any of you all were able to take a day trade yesterday, especially on that massive push up, that is awesome. If you are still holding shares and you were able to buy in at a low level yesterday, that's even better. You probably ended up getting more gains than me. It doesn't really matter if you take away 5, 10, 15, 20, 25% out of the 48% that MULN boosted up yesterday. I ended up grabbing, I believe, roughly around maybe a little over 12, maybe close to 15%. And I'm extremely grateful, extremely happy. Whenever I typically do day trade MULN, I always turn out in the green. And like I said, we're all here at the end of the day to make money. That's our overall purpose. I mean, that's what your purpose should be in the stock market, is to make money. All right, so market cap still below 35 mil. But if we get another push up, then this goes away. And yes, it is a stretch. We do need a massive push up again. But we're going to go over the charts. And there's a lot of room for MULN to really push up. MULN did not drop any news yesterday. No new SEC filings. Outstanding shares, I mean, it takes a while for the stuff to update, but according to Google and other sources, it still remains the same. So there was a massive amount of volume yesterday traded. I believe the volume yesterday was either 12 or 14 mil. I gotta double check here in a minute, but I'll go over the charts. It honestly felt like insiders were buying like you cannot imagine. Let me just double check. Stock Titan. Okay, we got no new news here. Outstanding shares. We can go away. We can pull up bar chart in a minute. Pivot levels obviously are insanely spread out. Okay, let's go over the charts now. Oh, so one more thing before I go over to the charts really quickly. So, David Mitchery shared this video yesterday, and a lot of people are talking that this is the reason why MULN basically pretty much ran 48%, is because David shared this video of, I guess, it's Native Poppy had to say about their experiencing, demoing the MULN 1 class. So, a person was demoing their experience, the MULN 1, and he's basically talking about how the van is pretty much awesome, you know, etc., etc. A lot of people figured that this is the reason why MULN ran yesterday. I'm really indifferent. And I'll go ahead and show the charts right meow. Where are you, Mr. Charts? We got bar charts. 1 second. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over basically the daily chart yesterday. Daily chart. Why the hell does this... Oh my god, this pisses me off, man. Some reason... Okay, there we go. Some reason, whenever I load TradingView up, it still shows EMAs instead of the Keltner channel. My indicators are all messed up. So, I've been saying this for the last week. This is the Keltner channel. The Keltner channel is made up of different averages, and it's really good, especially you have on the daily time frame. Day trading with the Keltner channel, I would not recommend doing so. The Keltner channel is primarily used for swing trading, and especially on the daily time frame. Each one of these candles represents one day. And yesterday, we ended up doing 12.94 million shares. Insane volume. There was a lot of people saying insiders were buying, and honestly, I hope insiders were, because I think that would propel us even higher. But, as you see, yesterday, or rather last month, we were below the lower band, the white... so this entire Keltner channel, right? The Keltner channel is this blue line in the middle. If you go below any of these bands, any of these moving averages, you gotta eventually push back. It's technical analysis. It has to push back. If you don't believe this, you're wrong. Because this is how stocks ultimately move, and this is how traders play the market. But you need a reason for this and this to happen. Yesterday, that video that David shared, maybe it was a reason. Then we also had Tesla's earnings. Tesla's earnings surprised the hell out of everyone. That probably gave us a reason. The SPY did pretty well yesterday. That gave us a reason. So when you have multiple different reasons for a stock to push up, I actually played Meta's earnings last night and got murdered. I ended up buying a couple Meta shares. I didn't do options, thank God. For me to gamble on options, it was like a $2,200 call. I ended up buying 4 Meta shares. And then literally I'm down like Meta's down what, like 13% right now or something. Yeah. So I'm holding on to some stupid Meta shares, but anyways, point that I'm saying is that you need a reason. MULN needed a reason to push to the Keltner channel, which was $3.75. On the daily time frame, we're at a 45 RSI. We have so much room to push up. Can we push up another 50%? Yes, we can. We have so much room on the Keltner channel. Keltner channel is pointed up. The next level to break the upper band is $4.64. I'm not saying that MULN's going to get there, but I mean, that's a solid, what is that, 30... I'm a marketing major. I'm not a math major. That's a solid... where's my calculator really quick? Actually, I love TradingView so much. Oh, you are so good. Oh, yes! Okay, that's a solid 22%. Can MULN push up a solid 22%? Yeah, MULN can. Actually, MULN would probably go a lot higher. Can MULN do... Yes, there's plenty of room for MULN to go up significantly. And go up extremely higher. So, we have the room. We just really need a reason, and we need news. But we basically pretty much filled this gap. We had this gap down here. And like I said, technical analysis is... I'm TA. For anyone who hasn't been watching my videos, I'm all about TA. I'm not about fundamentals. you have to fill gaps and you have to challenge different areas. As you see, we challenged this candle right here back 2 weeks ago when we failed. We ended up wicking all the way up, but we failed. So the next gap that we really have to get over and challenge is really, in my opinion, would be this candle, $4.50-ish. If we get up to $4.50 today, and if we close over $4, oh my God, man, that is woo. I'm gonna make some money day trading. All of you are gonna make some money, hopefully, and it's gonna be good. And of course, the next big level would be $5.20, and we just keep filling gaps and going higher and higher. That's how technical analysis works. But I mean, from a daily time frame, MULN's not oversold. We're still, for the daily time frame, we're not overbought. We are still oversold. So, yesterday was absolutely beautiful. These are yesterday's pivot levels. I pretty much saw MULN, and this is on a 1 minute time frame. This is my bread and butter for day trading. Whenever I see all these exponential moving averages pretty much do a pitchfork, I buy in heavy. Typically, when I'm day trading stocks other than MULN, I day trade with no more than about $5,000 in each position. If a stock is really shaky, then I'll go maybe 2,000 or 3,000. But yesterday I ended up throwing a lot of money at MULN because we were just the momentum. I had Robinhood open, I had Webull open, I had TradingView open, I had Robinhood open on my phone, and I'm just watching the volume. The VWAP is this middle green line, volume weighted average price. We just stayed on the I believe these are called Bollinger Bands. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm thinking about Bollinger Motors from not Lucid, MULN. But we ended up riding the VWAPs, the upper band all the way up. Anytime that you see this pattern for day trading, it is bread and butter. And I was just riding this all the way up, got to a good level, took some profits, and hopefully all of you ended up making money yesterday. Whether you ended up playing a good 10-15% in this area, whether you held on from this area and sold in this area for profits, or you ended up holding on all the way up, like I said, we're all here to make money. And at the end of the day, yesterday was definitely a great day to trade MULN. Go over the 5 minute too. When you're day trading, you got to be looking at the 5 minute. It's all about, it's the 5 minute breakout. This is basically pretty much when I bought into MULN, right around this area. I use the 5 minute candle breakout strategy, which means you look at the first 5 minute candle. When the second 5 minute candle opens up above the first one, it pretty much has a 80% chance that you're going to continue to go up, especially if you're above all the moving averages. Started buying in on this candle and just absolutely just riding it up. Beautiful yesterday. Okay, so if you're not a day trader, if you're not a trader in general and you're more so an investor in MULN, today's really going to make it or break it with MULN. And we've seen this before happen so many different times. Oh boy, what the hell happened here? We've seen MULN pump, we've seen MULN dump. I can go ahead and tell you, I do not believe that MULN's going to get down to 173. That just is absolutely horrendous. I feel like something catalytic would have to happen for that basically pretty much to happen. Now, the downside about running this much is that the more that you go up, the more that these pivot levels are going to be expanding basically pretty much. So as you notice, our first support level is 302. well above the all-time low, which is good. Very good. Extremely good. Then we got our first resistance for 431. And this is the bad part. 431. So our resistance levels are definitely higher today. 484. I don't really, let's see, 484. Come on. And what's the last one? Last one is 559. That would be amazing. Oh, woo! 559. 559. Where are you, baby? Come on, baby girl. 559. Ah! So I was swing trading MULN on a big position, and I ended up selling half my big position. I was holding MULN little close to 12 grand, around $7 ish. I ended up selling for a loss. So I mean, that's kind of really scary. If we break the R3, we're above the 35 mil market cap, at 6.55 million shares and 6.3. So yeah, it's either going to be, what is going on here? Hang on. Oh, damn it! I moved the S2. I moved the. Okay, these things are all messed up. These things are all messed up. These pivot levels. I gotta. Oh, trading views irritating me. I don't want to waste too much time. I moved the wrong pivot levels on here. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video right here, but I just want to say, and we did pick up a few new subscribers also. Thank you, welcome. I think we're at 22 or 23 subscribers. Today, if David drops news today, if MULN comes out with tangible news, hey, we just sold, we sold vehicles, we collected revenue, we're about to collect revenue, etc., etc. Today is the day to do so, because on a daily time frame, we are not oversold. We have so much room to go. We can knock out that 35 mil BS market cap rule easily today. And yeah, it just, I really am praying and hoping that we do not do something like this, because we ran about a month ago and then we just sold off. And I'm really hoping we don't. And honestly, I'm really hoping that we do something like this. Even if we get a small green day, let's take it. Take a small green day. Let's just hold our gains. If MULN just maintains a 1% green today, like MULN stays 1% up today, cool. But that probably won't happen. There's a lot of momentum still right now, so we really got to see. Be cautious, though. I'm not a financial advisor, but all that I'm saying is be cautious. If you're looking to day trade or to buy more shares to swing trade, give it some time. Give it a little bit. Set up your charts similar to mine. You gotta have indicators. You gotta have some moving averages. MACD is phenomenal. The RSI is phenomenal too. The MACD during the first hour of it was basically pretty much just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous down here, just amazing. RSI extremely oversold, but it just did not even matter. Did not even matter at all. The volume pouring in was just astronomical. But like I said, be safe, guys, and let's see what MULN does. All right, see you guys later.